Oh yeah, dude, we're getting raided right now. He's explorating out that front door with this. Oh my god, I'm out of wood. Fuck! They're here! The team is here!
Do you own Sulfur Quarry?
Join the Bannished today, available on Patreon and YouTube memberships, and unlock exclusive videos, be directly involved with the Bannished community, help act in cinematics, earn exclusive loyalty badges that get more rare as the months progress. Huge thanks to our current Bannished members. And finally, enjoy the story.
Settle in and let me share a story with you. The Sulfur Quarry. Where power is mined and blood is spilled. Own it and become the Sulfur King. Control the Sulfur Quarry and you control the server, but holding it, that's a different war. For a solo to hold such power, adversaries are never far behind. All after one resource, sulfur. In the end, the Sulfur Quarry crowns no one forever. Each king's reign is only a brief chapter in a never-ending war. How long will you hold it?
What a story this was, but let me take you back to where every story begins. At the beach.
Chapter 1, Blood Dawn.
Here we go. Welcome to Rust, guys. And today, well, this is going to be a very special solo story. We got our work cut out for ourselves today. My goal this wipe is to own the Sulfur Quarry as a solo player. So this is going to be a total grind. Keep in mind, I'm on a weekly server. It has just wiped and I have 0 BPs. Absolutely 0 BPs. Before we get too far into the video, I need to say thank you guys so much on the last video. I do this every video because you guys just go absolutely crazy on my videos and it's insane. It feels so good to know that, you know, the hard work has recognition. And I am so thankful for you guys. You guys have left over 1.3k likes on that video, a ton of comments telling me how much you enjoyed the content. And you see the effort, which it honestly makes, that's everything I would ever want as a content creator. So this really does keep me motivated for future videos and movies. I'm so excited to bring you guys better and better movies each time. But from just that video alone, I have gained over 1.4k subs. I'm now sitting at around 5k subs. And I mean, the growth on the channel has been insane. And it's all thanks to you guys. And if you guys enjoy this type of content, let me know by leaving a comment. I love to respond to you guys, or leave a like on the video. I really do appreciate both. Also, I have my Discord linked in the description of this video if you guys want to join up there and chat with me and some other bandits. And the last thing that I will say before I shut up and let the movie play is, guys, we're on the road to 10K. Drop a sub, because this is where you're going to find the best Rust console solo content. No, I wanted that horse. That's a fast horse, but I mean, metal hatchet, 3 minutes into wipe, no BPs is pretty good. Okay, sir, I'm not going to take your horse. You can have that. I have my own horse, sir. Listen, you can have yours. This is mine. And I mean, a horse at the start of wipe, is this going to be a movie? But like I mentioned earlier, this was going to be a grind. You see, this is the Sulfur Quarry, and the challenge for this wipe, well, was for me to own it. This would be a very substantial challenge. Keep in mind, I was on a weekly server with 0 BPs. In a server where everyone had pretty much all the BPs, we were at a big disadvantage. Arguably, the hardest part of Rust is the early game stages. And, well, when you had to grind up scrap for not only workbenches but also to research other items in the game, it doesn't make it easy. There was only one way we could make this work. We had to dominate the early game. Let's go. That's huge. We also got some crates here at mining, surprisingly. Is it just one, though? A little bit of scrap here, not much. We do need this cloth badly for heals. My strat early game for this type of wipe was to get as much scrap as I possibly could to purchase a jackhammer. I could farm a shit ton of nodes, turn it all in for wood, and have plenty of building mats. The hard part would be getting 150 scrap from just farming the road, or, well, if we got lucky, maybe we could get it from other players. Oh my god, our Revy is crazy. This is the first of many diesel. We're going to be collecting a shit ton of diesel because obviously we need it to run the quarry. Yeah, it's going to be insane. We still needed a good amount of scrap, over 100 scrap to purchase that jackhammer. So I hoped I could go to this gas station, maybe kill some players that didn't have bows or melee tools, and get our scrap that way. Oh, there's somebody here. Looks like he's got a bow. Maybe he has the stuff from gas station. Hello, sir. Okay, a little bit of stuff. Not bad, not bad. I just hear somebody pick something up. Yeah. Oh my god, there's 2 more. Hit once. Oh my god, I can't hit this guy. Dead. Hit once. Oh, he's looting the body. Hello? Just gonna make sure we heal up here. Holy shit. Okay. Well, there's the scrap that we needed. Also, 430 cloth is insane. Okay. So there's a 3-man, I'm pretty sure. Maybe just 1. Maybe that was the solo and then I ran into a duo. That's probably what happened. After that massive come up, I headed to Outpost, but water treatment was on the way. Now, I did have everything I needed to get our start, but I decided to push my luck just a little bit. You see, I did have a horse and a compound bow, a pretty deadly combo, but I wanted to make sure that I could get enough diesel early game and not stress about it super late on. But of course, this is wipe day, so most of the monuments are completely picked clean. Maybe I could catch whoever was looting it. I don't know. It's looking pretty empty. I mean, there's a horse here, so there's got to be somebody here. Like, oh yeah, I seen you, sir. Oh, there's 2 of them. Okay, so he's taking off. Hello, sir. Oh, no. I'll take this fight. Shit. Little 360? Why not? We gotta heal up, because that guy has a crossy, so he could completely headshot me and kill me here, so we need to be a little bit more cautious. I hear somebody close, though. So there's a counter here as well. Okay, he's dead. It's just a 1v1 now. I'm pretty sure that guy's just gonna dip. I'm pretty sure. Now, I could be wrong about this, guys. But I kind of want to say that they are doing the glitch to get into the card room. If you guys are doing that, shame on you. Okay? Shame on you. Yeah, I don't see anything. He must have dipped out the back. But I don't know why he wouldn't take the horse. There's 3 horses here. Why wouldn't he just take a horse? I mean, the clothes are still here on this guy. Give me the fastest horse. Yeah, this one here. Let me just clear this out, because I don't need to be headshotted while I'm looting. No way, he just left like that? Wow, okay. I guess he probably had red card room. That's why he left, because he had the red card. It wasn't worth the fight. Considering I don't even think this guy attempted to loot this guy, he probably doesn't have the best stuff, but could be wrong. Oh, shit. He had farm for the base. So, I mean, that's still fucking really good. Wow. Holy shit. That's exactly what we needed for a base. I guess I don't have to go buy a jackhammer, because this is, you know, the base. Already another diesel, too. 2 diesel. Not bad, not bad. Oh, shit. This guy had a little bit, too. I want that bed, though. Yeah, the blade can go. Dude, this is actually massive. Wow. Yeah, we just gotta go. Let's get out of here with what we got. This was the start that we needed. We had plenty of cloth, plenty of scrap and resources, and we didn't even need to purchase a jackhammer. We had everything we needed to throw down a base. The only problem was, well, finding a base location. Alright, we're still pretty early into this wipe, so I think we check out this ice lake. It is next to launch site, we're still pretty early on into the wipe, so maybe it's free. It's super close next to Sulfur Quarry, which we need to be very close to Sulfur Quarry if we want to make this thing work. Alright, let's see. Wait, what am I stuck on? But it looks like it's twig, like somebody's building it right now. Hang on. It's not a great ice lake, but hang on, this might be ours. Ooh, I know that hurt. Yeah, dude, we just take this thing over. Holy shit, he's absolutely loaded. Okay. Okay, we need to be quick with this. Oh, I hear somebody outside. Got a spear. Hit once. Dead. Okay, we gotta hurry up with this. Oh my god. I'm out of wood. Fuck! They're here! The team is here! Double headshot? Oh no, I'm hit. One is super low. Hang on, this might be winnable. Oh my god. This guy's hit again? How's that guy not dead? He's gotta be like 3 HP. They're both super low. Okay, that's one dead. Shit. Oh my god, I'm missing now. Oh no, I'm missing. I'm one tap. Holy shit. And again? Oh my god. He's running? Bro, how is this guy not dead? I must have got a shit ton of invalids, but I'm like super low. But he could win this still. Oh no. Hit again? Oh, he's dead, he's dead, we won! Oh my god, okay. We need to put this thing down like now. Oh my god, this guy had key cards. He must have done like sewer or something like that. Dude, no way. Holy shit. We need inventory space bad. I hope these guys aren't loaded out there because holy shit, this is gonna be a ton of items. Okay, this guy just has bullshit, really. But I will put some of these items away. The good stuff anyways. Kind of just a bunch of junk on him. But, I mean, 2 laptops, really good. Diving fins, also really good. Alright, and this guy had... Oh my god, another full inventory of shit. And there's still a whole nother body to search. I need to get a wall back here because, yeah, I don't want to get shot through my base. That works. Oh shit, I'm dropping my boxes. But, dude, holy shit. These guys were juiced. Oh my god, this was a pretty decent sized team as well. Alright, now for the last body. I don't think they've came back yet. Yeah, there's still some scraps here. But there's still one more body as well. Oh, satchel 2, green, another green card. Like, jeez, dude, these guys are just... They're so loaded. So loaded they were. Oh my gosh. Well, guys, here is the final loot spread. I mean, dude. It's actually insane. And there's still a shit ton of resources on this body. Like, dude, oh my gosh, man. These guys were loaded. I keep saying it, but man, I just can't believe that we did that. But nice. Unfortunately for these guys, they had ran into me, and I'm not trying to be egotistical at all, but I have, well, a couple thousand hours on just bow training alone. And I preach it in my live streams and also when I do get on aim train, just how important early game PvP is. And this is a great example of just how important winning the early game fights against larger teams, especially if you're a solo. Prim PvP is where you can really set yourself apart from the other teams and players on the server. Shortly after this though, disaster would strike, and unfortunately this was nothing to do with the game itself or mistakes of my own. This was completely out of my hands. There's no X's. Oh my gosh. My internet had completely gone offline. Apparently there was a nationwide Starlink issue, and I guess the result of this was me not having Wi-Fi for over 5 hours on wipe day. Of all days. Now the big issue with this is obviously we lost our spot in the queue, and well, I was not going to sit through a 80-person queue in order to just get back to the start that we had. So I made the executive decision to go to a brand new server with only a 30-person queue, much better than 80. And that's exactly what we did. Loading into the second server, I was pretty upset. I mean, we had such a great start in the first server that this would be very hard to replicate on this server. Also, a lot of players on this server, they had, 6-7 hours to go ahead and get their starts. So we were very, very far behind, considering the other players most likely had blueprints, and, well, I still needed to own the quarry. That challenge wasn't going to change. So, if somebody wanted to own the quarry, they would already have TCs down, and that alone would completely make this challenge damn near impossible. I mean, we had 0 BPs, so we would have to grind even harder. But one thing about me is I love to be the underdog, and I always am welcoming a challenge, so we got straight to work.
Breaking the chain, feeling the gain, now I'm rising. Open the gate, never too late, no hiding. Wings open wide, trusting my God, ready to take off, ready to take off. Someday, I know I'm moving in the right way. Oh, one day, I keep praying, I keep praying. I keep praying. I'm not alone, I'm not alone, I'm not alone, no. I'm not alone, I'm not alone, I'm not alone, I'm not
Chapter 2. Rising once more.
I still cannot believe my Wi-Fi went down for over 5 hours. Guys, do I call them up and be Karen on the phone? Like, where's my Wi-Fi for 6 hours? Do I do it? Because I don't know. I mean, like, how does that happen? Anyways, after farming the road for the scrap we needed, we headed to Outpost to recycle. Sir, I can see you behind me. Pretty sure he only has like a nail gun. Or a yoke maybe. Okay, sir. Okay. It's like... Okay. Like, what are we thinking here? And just a nail gun. Okay, this server might be a little crazy. We already got people with vending machines up. We're like 7-8 hours into wipe. I am gonna pick up that DB because we again have 0 BPs, so DB will be pretty huge, honestly.
Hey, hello.
Hello
What
there.
would you- if I give you a bow and 3k wood, would you give me your crossbow?
Okay. All right. I don't know what the guy, what that guy's thinking, but no, sir, I will not. While we spent the night in Outpost, we made ourselves a backpack and used the jackhammer to farm stone and turn into wood. This is a very fast way to get the resources we would need to go ahead and check out the Sulfur Quarry and throw down our main base. After collecting the resources we would need for the starter base, we headed out in the direction of Sulfur Quarry. Oh shit, footsteps. Has he? It's so dark though. I do got a flashlight though. Oh! Okay, he's not dead. Should be dead now. Nope. Okay, he's dead now. Okay, just a crossy hazmat. We've made it to the Sulfur Quarry. It is a pretty bad Sulfur Quarry. There's like 3 road paths in front, so it's going to be pretty difficult if I ever decide to wall this thing in. But I think we just throw down like a little fob base right here. That way we can have our respawn, check on the quarry, and ultimately I would like to put some turrets up. But that's going to be a pretty hard order, considering we have 0 BPs. So we got to get lucky with some cargo runs or small oil. But yeah, there's no TCs here at the quarry, which is good. I mean, weeklies, it could be hit or miss. You know, some players are into that, some teams aren't. So thankfully they're not on this server, because that would have been even more difficult to try and clear out those TCs than you know, live at the quarry. But the bad thing with this quarry is there was about 3 different types of roads that weaved in front of it, meaning it would be very hard to wall in. The good thing with this though is there was plenty of junk pile spawns and plenty of barrels to farm, and also plenty of players farming them for me to kill. This place had everything: scrap, plenty of resources, trees, junk piles, everything you would need, and even a ton of nodes on the outside of the quarry. I was in love with the base location, but I failed to realize something: that this location would attract the most dangerous of players. And, well, I would soon find that out. But more on that later. For now, let's just pretend we are in paradise. So we do got some neighbors. Not really neighbors, they're good distance away, at like a grid and a half, but I mean, there's quite a few bases over here in the water. Hopefully it's not like a village, because, oh, I mean, they're fighting. But hopefully it's not a village, because yeah, we might be in some trouble if it becomes a village. Oh no, they're getting TC griefed. Are both these bases just like griefing with each other? I guess so. I really don't know what I'm looking at. This guy decided to take a break right here at the quarry. Oh my, wow, okay. Appreciate that, sir. He did all of that with a rock, by the way. That's insane. That's insane. The next thing I decided to do was to go ahead and knock out the pump quest. Fishing village was super close nearby, so I'd get a good amount of resources, you know, crude, all of that sort of thing from the barrels in the water, but also we would go ahead and complete the pump quest, so we would have buckshot for our DBs. Now that would put us at a pretty high advantage. Buckshot does considerably more damage than handmade shells, so I always opt for that if I have a DB. After completing the pump quest, we headed back home. I researched DB and crafted one up, and then we headed to water treatment. It was time to start stacking up on diesel that we may need for the quarry. I didn't know it at the time, but this run would turn out to be much more than just diesel. Water treatment looks pretty empty, I'm not gonna lie. But let's go ahead and see if there's crates. Maybe there's diesel. Somebody usually leaves it behind. What was that? That sounded like somebody picking up a key card. Yep, somebody's in here. Did he hear me though? That's the question. Has he? Is he gonna come out? Oh, he's coming out. Here he is. Got Tommy shit. Oh, he's dead. We killed him. Oh my gosh, he had a large backpack too. Oh my gosh, that's a good amount of shit right there. My question is, where is his teammate at? There is always one more. Nothing in the backpack, that's fine. I mean, just getting the Tommy alone is massive. Alright, I just want to leave. I know there's a little bit more on his body, but considering he just insta-killed and respawned, I do not want to risk running straight into him, or if it's just him, I'm okay. But if it's more than one, it's going to be a little bit tricky. So I say we just get the hell out of here. Once the sun rose on the very next rust day, it was time to finally get down the main base. Now this was going to be a very tricky base to build. Now the hard part with this base is getting the pixel peak down. We needed to basically freehand 2 triangle foundations next to each other, but with enough of a gap without moving forward that we would create a very, very small pixel peak. Okay, that looks pretty good, and we can place this middle foundation. Now we need to build a shelf, low wall on both the top and bottom. Okay, that places, and this full wall places. Okay, now we need to make sure that there is a pixel peak there. So this needs to get destroyed. And then we need to place a roof so we can see the pixel. All right, let's see. So there should be a visible pixel. Yep, perfect. Okay, we're good. Now basically the TC is going to sit behind this with the pixel peak in front of it for us to grab. Okay, I'm also going to upgrade these to just stone because this one to my left with the brick is actually the offset floor. So that way I know in case I need to build back that pixel peak. Okay, this TC needs to be in a perfect location. Basically, for us to grab it through the pixel peak, it needs to be on the edge of the foundation, right behind this line, but as far left as you possibly can get it. Can be kind of interesting. Let's see if we can get it, though. Right there. I think that's perfect. It looks pretty good to me. But basically, yeah. So they won't be able to grab this TC or shoot through the low wall in the high wall if the pixel peak is done properly, which is really crazy. I want to make sure that these ceilings though are from the outside because that's also another thing that this base requires. Okay, so for you guys that have never seen this peak before, I will show you how it's done, just like that. Now, this base is not super strong. It's mostly supposed to be built in terms of like a noob looking base, but there's also a shit ton of bunkers. Now, unfortunately, I can't upgrade the pixel peak walls to metal. Now, the reason for that is because the peak disappears with just the normal metal. But once they add, if they do add, the shipping container building skins into the game on Rust console, we'll be able to access this peak again, which is super nice. But then it was straight back to farming the monuments for diesel. Now we needed a shit ton of diesel to make it well worth our while for the quarry. And we were located next to water treatment and also airfield, making it very easy to get a shit ton of diesel. After making it back home from that run, we added 3 more diesel into the inventory. And I also had seen that small oil had came online, so I grabbed a basic DB kit and headed out to try our luck. Alright, this is the plan. If no one's on here, we go sit in the vents and basically push up or push out once they start clearing the bots. If there is people here, we go underneath the dock and we hold the ladder underneath dock. And when they come to jump in their boat, since I don't think anybody's going to have a mini this early on into wipe, we're going to jump them. And that's the plan, guys. That's the plan. Pretty straightforward.
Me a crooked dream. You'll never know what it means.
There's some stuff here at the bottom, so I'm guessing there is some players here. Slugs. I haven't heard too much noise just yet. Oh yeah, picking up diesel. There's people here. Oh, I'm seeing somebody in the water. Oh, he doesn't have a melee. Oh my gosh. There's 2 of them. There's one dead. Oh no. You ain't getting away. Oh, one more hit, one more hit. Oh my god, he couldn't find the ladder. Okay, there's two pumps there. If they're gonna come down. Oh, I'm seeing somebody right there on top of stairs. So there's probably more than one. Oh. Hello there. What? Longsword one hits me? Bro, what? I had learned a very valuable lesson. Just how deadly the longsword really was. I had a full wetsuit with a riot helmet, bandana, and other melee armor on, and still got one hit to the head. That's insane. But regardless, we would be back to Oil Rig very, very soon, and another attempt to snowball there would be granted. But for the time being, I just did a reset. We farmed the road, we farmed up some more resources, and we killed a couple lower tier players. And before we knew it, the small oil rig came online. Taking the new Glock we just recently got, I was determined to be one of the first players onto small oil. And by that, I could hide in the vents and make a much better grub attempt. We are definitely one of the first players here, so I don't know about the vent, but as soon as this thing came online, I was here within like 2 minutes. I mean, there's a world that there's already a grub in here, but I don't think so. I mean, let's just find out. But I'm gonna just hide in here, and we're gonna wait for a team to come and take this, because this thing has been getting taked like every single time it's come online within like 10 minutes. I don't know if these guys are like miniing up top or what, but whoever's been taking this has been super consistent. Like, it's the only thing that they've been doing. So all right, guys, we're in. The coast is clear. Now we just wait. We got some shots. Somebody's coming to take this thing. I think it's just two. I've heard a SAR and then a P2. Kind of expecting a Tommy, hoping for. The good thing is that they're taking the bots like they actually have cards, so that's really good. Again, if they show up with no cards, then we're all kind of, you know, shit out of luck. But hopefully they got cards. Okay, they're definitely getting closer. Okay, they're still down a level. It's a little bit hard to hear with the audio, but I don't want to push too early. Okay, we got a scientist right here. We definitely don't want to get shot by them and alert them, because like right now I don't think they know I'm here. Okay, well, there's one dead. Now I think the other guy is still below me a little bit. I don't think he's made it above me just yet. Yeah, he's underneath. Sir? Oh, okay. And, well, oh, oops. And, well, he's dead. Okay, maybe not the most impressive snowball or grub attempt here, but okay. Hey, we got the job done. Now, I just hope that the other guy actually had cards, because this guy had nothing.
But if I could walk those streets today, would you still feel so far away? Do you remember when I died? Stepped on that airplane and let it take me from your side on the last day of July in a cloudy southern sky. Will the rain ever stop? Will the rain ever stop? stop reminding me. There was nothing I could do. Sit and watch the fire and rain of bullets fall on you. Oh, if God will send his angels down and wash the blood from your cold town. Will the rain ever stop?
There's that damn longsword. See? Shit just goes full circle, man.
Will the rain ever stop reminding me of you? Orange Avenue. I'm still drenched from the first time it rained on me.
Alright, what do we got? Okay, AK custom, single armored. I'll take that. I mean, not amazing, but I mean, we need the comps and 2 laptops. That's pretty good, especially since we just got a turret from a milk crate, which is fucking insane. Could have been worse, could have been better, but I am grateful for the first crate. It's honestly pretty good.
Will the rain ever stop? Will the rain ever stop? Will the rain ever stop reminding me of you? Orange Avenue.
Alright. Not bad, guys. Not a bad run. We're still on day 1 here of the wipe, and, well, we got an AK and an auto turret, which is really good. I mean, considering we have 0 BPs, I mean, that's pretty good. After this oil run, it was time to do some base work. I needed to upgrade the main base that was next to Sulfur Quarry to a pretty substantial stage, otherwise we were definitely going to get raided. I also made sure to place down that armored door that we got from Oil Rig to make sure that our 2nd story loot room was pretty well secure. But then cargo came out, and we headed over with yet another DB kit, but this time we had some heavy plate armor that we found from water treatment, the pants, and also the torso. Now, cargo had been out for quite a bit of time, so we weren't going to be the first ones on. I think the plan of attack is we let cargo pass us and we come from the back left or right of cargo, and then we land on the propeller, and then I'm thinking I have ladders with me and we're going to ladder up the back of it. Okay, that's my plan, and I think that's the best case scenario if there's multiple people on there. I think that's like the best way to do it. So far, I'm not hearing any gunfire or... Oh, there it goes. Okay, so somebody's up here. Okay, we gotta make this somewhat smooth. Shit. No. I don't think I'm gonna make that. Oh my god. Go. Go. Fuck, I'm making so much noise. Okay. Can we get up on the back? Okay, I guess I'm just a bot. What is it? Okay. Here we go. Now I have to place these ladders somewhat specific. Right there, boom. Okay, we're... Hello? Nobody's back here? Okay, I have no idea how many players there are on this cargo. Crate's going. I guess we just wait here. There's still scientists on the back part. Oh. It's coming back here. There's one dead. Where does Tommy go? Okay, I guess it just flew off the fucking boat. What the hell? Oh, he's got a fucking spaz, dude. Oh my god. And AK. Holy shit. The spaz will do some damage if there's more players on this boat. I mean, I don't hear anything, but there definitely could be somebody just hiding somewhere. I mean, he doesn't really have loot on him, so that kind of keeps me... He's a little bit of stuff, but... Yeah, I don't think there's anyone else on here. I mean, they could be hiding underneath. I haven't cleared underneath yet, but... I mean, everything is pretty much looted. So, there's only one crate remaining, but I just don't know where all the loot is. So that's what makes you think that there's somebody else, like, hiding here, but... Like, everything else is looted. Like... He's leaving mollies and shit behind, so either the loot's in the back boat or there's somebody underneath. If anyone is in here, I guess come on out. I mean, it looks pretty clear to me. I mean, there's dead scientists. Like, people have been down here looting. There's literally no boxes, so there's a milk crate there. But... I guess... Yeah, he left the molly again, so that's 2 mollies. Which makes me think that it... Yeah, it's probably a solo then. Considering that, you know, there's more than one person, they would definitely have every item. Especially a molly or electric furnace, but I could be wrong. There definitely still could be somebody in this side, but... I mean, it's pretty empty. Yeah, this is the last crate here. 4 minutes on it. Yeah, it's clear. There's nobody down here. So it's just a solo player. Okay. Well, nice. We just gotta make sure we can defend, and this is a kind of a free cargo, not gonna lie. Okay, Bolty, HM. Face mask, not too bad. Could have been better, but I mean, hey. I'll take that. Alright, let's check this boat. Okay, I mean, there's pretty much everything. Explosives is really big for us. After making it home with yet another massive run, we were feeling pretty good. As we continued to grind up the scrap and resources, I had one thing on my mind. If somebody's seen this sort of base here and they had the means to raid, they would definitely raid this quarry base. And, well, these thoughts would soon come true. I just did not realize how soon they would come. After successfully grubbing small oil and also cargo, we had quite a few comps in our base, so I took a good majority of the items, but leaving laptops and cameras for future turrets, and, well, we headed to Outpost. It was now time to head home, but on this run home, things would change forever. You see, somebody had finally come to check out that quarry. And, well, right now, the quarry was not mine. You see, it wasn't walled in or TC'd. It didn't have turrets up, so it was open to the public. And, well, somebody came and took advantage of that.
Chapter 3: The Creep at the Quarry.
Oh my god. I just now seeing that my recording randomly stopped. But there was a Hazzy up here using our quarry. Like, I don't know what this guy's thinking, okay? This is not open for the public. Okay, where's his body? Okay, here it is. Had a jackhammer as well. Wow. But yeah, I don't know why it just randomly stops sometimes, but thankfully I caught it, like, within, like, that first minute and a half. Because sometimes I see that it's offline for, you know, a couple hours, but I'm trying to find this guy's gun, and I'm not seeing it anywhere. We also ditched our backpack here. I didn't want, you know, if, let's say, I got jumped or grubbed or something, you know. You never know what happens as a solo. You need to be very, very safe. Alright, I want to see if I can find his gun. I think it's just a SAR, but that thing just, like, completely disappeared. Like, I hope it didn't fall in this, like, massive crack here underneath the actual quarry, because it's gone. It's just gone, I guess. And I've never seen that guy before, so I don't know if he lives around here or what. But yeah, I've never seen that guy. So maybe he's just coming to check out the quarry, just run it for a little extra sulfur, but I mean, yeah, I don't know. Well, rip that gun. I have no idea where it is. Oh shit, he's back. That's definitely him. Okay, this can be bad because he might think that I just live at the quarry, which, I mean, I do. Yeah, it's the same guy. Okay. I think this could be potentially dangerous waters we are entering. Who thinks we're getting door camped right now? Oh. Yeah, it's just like so predictable. So predictable, man. Well, what are we gonna do? I mean, I could probably bring out that spaz if I need to, but I think we just push him. I think it's just one guy. Yeah, okay, it's just one guy that keeps coming back. Okay, that's a little bit more manageable. But if it was like more than one, but I was still pretty paranoid. I mean, a solo could easily come here and raid 2 sheet metal doors and get all of our loot. So we loaded up on one big massive run with some of our best items, making sure to keep some guns here in the quarry base to defend and also, you know, counter. And well, we headed over to our main base. Little did I know just how crucial this move was. Alright, who thinks we are getting door camped? Oh shit, he's suppressed on the hill. Okay. He brought the GL. Okay, we gotta hurry. I mean, I guess we take MP. I think he's full kit too with the GL, so this is gonna be like damn near impossible. We have no roof access, so he just GLs me or kills me. With these doors open, it's GG. Okay. And we get GL'd. Well, this isn't good. This is not good. Oh yeah. Dude, we're getting raided right now. He's explorating out that front door. Bro, fuck. He might already be in. I mean, he's got Explo. I haven't heard any GLs go off yet, but I mean, this could be bad, man. Oh yeah, front door's already gone. Holy shit. Hang on, how? Hang on, both doors? Holy shit. Wow. Okay, we need to craft doors right now. We need to craft doors now. I should have key locks, no? No, I don't have any key locks. Shit, we need to craft. We were able to secure the base and successfully move all of our loot back into the main base. We also gained quite a few kits, but there was a problem. The door camping was relentless. He kept coming back time and time again to, I don't know, spite me maybe, but we made sure to keep our guard up. And, well, this would definitely put a wrench in our operation here. You see, I still did not own the quarry, and with a door camper, that was going to be pretty much impossible. I decided it was time to take a break, and this break would last about 3 to 4 hours, but I made sure to transfer all of our loot from our quarry base into our main base. I knew that, hey, there might be a chance that he would send the raid again, but at least it would be much more secure in the main base. After we returned to the server, I made sure to upgrade the base, and well, it was time yet again to hit water treatment. We had collected a good amount of diesel, but I wanted to really see just how powerful this setup could be. I think we lure them over to the gas station. Let's get this fight going. Hopefully they come over here and check those shots out. This is a chance to maybe get a couple more guns in the base. I mean, we don't have a lot of shit on us to lose. I mean, just a custom. Honestly, the hollow is more valuable to me, personally. I'm not a big fan of the custom, but yeah. That's if they even come over, though. I have a feeling they don't. We're just gonna sit here and listen. Maybe there's some footsteps that come, but oh shit, they're coming. Hang on. How do they play this though? I wonder. They're just gonna sneak up, maybe? Nope. I hear him. One's wide. This guy's on the backside here. Dude, oh my god, the custom's so bad. Okay, this guy's just gonna push. Fuck. I'm super low. We're out of pens. Shit. It's dead. Nice. Okay. What'd they have for me? Ooh. Couple Tommies. Little gear set. Okay. I'm just paranoid. I'm always paranoid, man. It's just like a solo. Whoa, what is on this Tommy? Handmade sight. Okay. I'm just like super paranoid. Always. After making it home safely, there was still a ton of things to do. I needed to wall in the quarry. That was a challenge that I personally set for myself. We were going to need to grind our asses off. You see, I was going to use the wooden wall because I could farm a shit ton of stone and trade it in at a much faster rate than just crafting stone walls. And well, we had the turrets to set up at all the entrances. Keep in mind that this was a pretty poor quarry, meaning it was going to be damn near impossible to wall it in completely. So I was going to need to heavily rely on turrets to cover the entrances. Now, I'm not going to bore you guys with a massive farming montage. You have seen it many times on my channel and many others, but we farmed forever. I mean, inventory after inventory after inventory, and we were smelting the ore super fast, metal and sulfur, with our 6 electric furnace setup. We obviously then took all that farm to Outpost to trade it in for wood. We then made it back home safely, and it was time to finally start placing these walls, and we were gonna need a shit ton of them. I also realized that during this wall placement journey, I had gotten my quarry base raided, and I could only think from one person. But I mean, all he got was DBs and P2s, so I wasn't upset by it. More or less, this was just another obstacle in the road. And with that last wall place, we had now successfully walled it in. And this was pretty impressive for me. I mean, I had only been playing for one day, and we have made it this far. Now, I still needed to put down turrets to guard the entrances and run our diesel. We had accumulated well over 25 diesel. Now, that is also very impressive considering water treatment and airfield were a decent ways away from my actual main base. We also had set ourselves up pretty nicely with 3 turrets that had bolties and an M39, all things that we gotten from cargo or either small rig, which was super nice. And after I completed it, I oddly felt super peaceful. I felt that we were gonna be all set to run our diesel in peace. And honestly, it was a great feeling. If anything that I learned from this challenge was that this could be something that I could do a lot more. Now, I'm thinking of ways how I could make this a little bit more efficient for a solo player, because there is quite a bit of farm required in order to set up these walls, right? But I do love to do challenges like this, and I had never walled in quarry on a weekly as a solo player, so this was super fun to do. There's a little bit of challenges throughout this journey, but honestly, I was pretty happy with the progress. After setting up in our brand new Sulfur Quarry, there was only one thing left to do. Alright, 25 diesel going in. Oh my gosh, guys. What a long journey this has been. I mean, stressful wise. We obviously were gaining a shit ton of sulfur, and I did have Explo BP, but we didn't have a rocket or C4 or even satchels to actually do some somewhat serious raiding, besides satchels, obviously. And this is again a challenge of being a solo, and how I play is I always go into servers without any BPs. Now, as a viewer who also watches Rust, I can see how, you know, when somebody goes into a server with 0 BPs, the story is always there, right? There's a grind. I'm talking also for solo players, that there's such a grind and story there that they need to unravel. Each wipe is very different. Versus when you go into a server with BPs, it's almost like, you know, the challenge or the risk of, you know, being able to raid before the server dies, at least for us on consoles, because weeklies die within a couple days if you don't pick the exact or the right one. So it's kind of a race against time, which I do enjoy because it does push me to do more things like berries or, you know, the fish farm, or it does push you to play a little bit different each wipe. And I really do enjoy that type of story to tell you guys, but I do also notice that, you know, some wipes we don't get to do rocket raiding like people do like to watch. So I do see the side, I do see both sides of the coin is what I'm trying to say. And I guess let me know what you guys think personally. Would you like to see the same amount of wipes that I do normally, which are, you know, 0 BPs, or would you like to see more wipes where I go into the same weeklies that I was in previously, and, you know, jump into them already able to craft, you know, Tommies and Explo and do raiding, and then also learn rockets and C4 much easier. If you guys have made it this far into the video, let me know in the comment section down below. Now, I didn't just get off the server with all that sulfur sitting in our base. I did send it on a base nearby that I thought was the guy who raided us, but again, we were pretty limited. We only had Explo ammo to raid with and a couple GL shots, but we weren't going to get into a seriously armored up base. We definitely needed C4 and rockets. I gave it a pretty solid attempt, but unfortunately we were just limited by our expo. Now I could have done some smaller raids and hopefully gained enough scrap and resources to, potentially BP C4 and learn rocket and then actually do some serious raids, but the pop on this server was dying pretty quickly. And guys, I also had some pretty big plans for the next wipe, and I needed time to prepare for that and to also get this video out for you guys. But I didn't want our base and Sulfur Quarry to just decay. I wanted to give somebody else a shot at defending it and also for the loot.
Do you own Sulfur Quarry? Damn.
I also ended up giving him the Sulfur Quarry base as well as authorizing him on the turrets at the Sulfur Quarry, and well, it was up to him to see how long he could hold that quarry for. But if you guys did make it to the end of this video, thank you so much, and I really do hope you enjoyed this story. Again, not too much in terms of rating, but again, that's just how it is for a solo player with only playing for a day and having 0 BPs. It kind of just ends up being like that. And again, I really do appreciate you guys that watch all the way to the end of the video. So if you made it this far, comment the word longsword. And again, thank you, and I will see you in the next solo story.